What are your 5 regrets of becoming a millionaire?
I want to start like an online business and stuff, but I just feel that like so many of the like gurus are like fake.
Do you think that grades really matter?
Are there any good business advice for a 16-year-old?
My parents is kind of forcing me to go to college.
What are your thoughts on asteroid mining and making bases on asteroids?
Oh, yeah, that's quite a loaded one, isn't it?
What's the best like long-term investment I can do as a teen?
I'm 14 years old. I was looking at some way where I can make some sort of easy income, if you know what I mean.
Hi, it's Mark. So recently I launched a competition on my Instagram for a 30-minute mentoring call with me. Ultimately, the aim was to help you increase your wealth. I was blown away, to say the least, with the amount of people that entered. I think it totaled around about 600. I promised I'd select 3 winners, but that didn't seem enough. So I've decided to open it up to everyone. So today, you guys will be asking me anything. I have created a Discord and invited people on Instagram to join my Discord. It could be about starting a business, help starting a side hustle, investing, or maybe you just want to tell me a joke. I'm up for anything, so let's do this. So you're through to Mark with your question, fire away.
I just wanted to ask that, what are your 5 regrets of becoming a millionaire?
One is I let out too many of my secrets of what I wanted to do too early and someone stole my ideas. I should have started investing a lot more money a lot earlier. I worked too hard, probably for 10 to 15 years, and I lost my whole social network because I was at work all the time. Probably 3 things there. Fire away.
I want to start like an online business and stuff, but like on Shopify. But I just feel that like so many of the like gurus are like fake and they don't like say a lot of real things. Is it true or not? Like,
how could you believe all those gurus are fake? How could you possibly believe that? Is it the fact they're always leaning against a Lamborghini they've borrowed from someone, or is it or a house they obviously don't own? If someone's going to help you out in business, the most important thing is they are actually in business. I think one of the things as well, if someone's trying to sell you a course straight away and they're not giving you content, they're just selling you a course, I think that's pretty much it's a red flag for me, that's for sure. And what should people do if they like the videos?
smash that button.
Smash that like button and don't forget to ring the bell.
That's brilliant.
Fire away.
Do you think that grades really matter?
It does depend what job you want to do. I mean, if you want to be a doctor, you've got to go to university, haven't you? You've got to get the exam results because no one's going to employ you to do a heart transplant unless you're qualified to do it. But depending on what you decide to go into doesn't necessarily mean that you need qualifications to do it. If you came to me for an interview and you said to me, look, I've got straight A's in this, I've got a C in this and a B in this. It'll give me an idea of what you're interested in and your learning capabilities. It wouldn't necessarily mean that you've got to have the specific exam results. Fire away.
Who do you think is the best lightsaber duelist of all time?
Darth Maul, he's pretty good with a lightsaber.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He is pretty good, isn't he? Fire away.
Are there any good business advice for a 16-year-old?
The world is your oyster. Don't let people tell you the economy's rubbish. Don't let them tell you we're in recession. Well, we might be in recession. It doesn't matter. The one good thing about recession is recessions are always followed by growth. Ignore it to a certain degree. You've got time to be able to jump around so many different businesses, meet so many different people. You don't have to stay in one place. Just pile up a little bit of money as you go, but learn as you go. And that's got to be the main thing. At some point, they'll all come in very handy. Fire away.
So currently I'm doing my last year in high school. Just recently launched my business and I already have a few clients. My parents, especially my dad, is kind of forcing me to go to college. He's telling me that even if I don't need the college degree in life, he would like me to get this just for the social status.
Well, I can fully understand that. I'm a parent myself and parents are proud of their kids. As long as you don't get into debt by going to college and you keep all your costs under control, you can keep your business running. You can take the subjects you want. So if you want to keep those subjects to a minimum, then that would probably be my advice. Try and look at what's going to help you out and going to help you in the future. It doesn't hurt to have some exams behind you because if things do fall foul and go wrong, you might want to go into other areas.
I'm really scared because college really is very expensive nowadays.
If your parents want you to go, I guess they need to pay your way, don't they? Give them that answer. You know, you're going to pay for my way? If not, okay, then I've got to make my own decisions here. Fire away.
What's the best advice that can you give me to create a future advanced aircraft/aerospace manufacturing company?
Oh, yeah, that's quite a loaded one, isn't it? I'd say certainly from an early age, just learn as much as you can. There's lots and lots of apprenticeships and things available within the aviation industries.
What are your thoughts on asteroid mining and making bases on asteroids?
Well, at some point it's going to happen, isn't it? That's without a doubt. Now, whether or not that's going to happen in the next 50 years, 100 years, I don't know. But if you watch on Netflix, there's a series called Mars, very, very good. And it actually gels 2020 all the way through to 2030 plus, and how mining on Mars and things like that will take place. Fire away.
I'm wondering what's the best investment, like long-term investment I can do as a teen.
If you're going to actually physically invest and invest in stock, you're going to need to get your parents to open an account for you, which isn't necessarily a problem. I would invest in index funds because the cost is spread. Do look long term. Don't just look every week at your investments and go, oh, they've gone up, oh, they've gone down. The first £100 you put by is the hardest £100 that you can save. Once you've done £100, it's not that difficult, is it? You think, oh, I've done that. I wonder if I can get to 500. It just becomes a habit. You actually want to get to the next level. So if you get into that mindset of enjoying the investing and enjoying looking forward, once you get these habits ingrained, they're very hard to break. If that's $50 a month, $100 a month, or whatever the amount is you choose, it's got to go in there every single month. And when you can afford to up it a little bit, you up it a little bit and just keep investing. The sooner you start, the sooner your compound interest will start amazing you. Or build up a massive fund so that you can start when you are 18. Far away.
Is there any habits or tips which I should start doing now and which would get me above everyone else?
You've got to read as much as you can. I mean, you can't believe it. People's lifetime of knowledge is in one little book and it takes you a week to read it. I mean, that's nuts, isn't it? Even if you don't fully understand it, read it again. You're ahead of your competition if you understand some of what's going on. Meditate a little bit, sit back and think about where you want to be. Every day at some point, I don't sort of call it meditating really. I sit back in my chair and I think, where are we going? What ideas have I got? What's floating around here? And try and make a little bit of sense of it. Most people don't really want you to succeed. They want to keep you where they are. They're very comfortable. Thank you very much. Don't want you having more than us. What you want to do is get up to these people that enjoy a bit more in life, and then you can also do the same thing. Far away.
Who is your mentor?
My mentor, unfortunately, left this earth around about 13 to 15 years ago. I'd have to say that I didn't even know he was my mentor. That's how good he was. He would give me snippets of information. He would know my route before I did. And, that's the best thing. If a mentor's not taking money off you just like that every 5 minutes, then he is the proper real deal. It seems to me that a lot of people are lacking that. I mean, I took that for granted because from, 14, 15, he was around, always around, and I had that information coming my way. I didn't have it from my family because they're hard-working family, but they're not business-minded. I would say Richard Branson is certainly a bit of an idol. I got to meet him a few years ago. He made me, how about this? He made me lunch. He made me spaghetti bolognese, and I sat down and had a really good conversation with him and his son. Absolutely fantastic. They say don't meet your heroes. I tell you what, my ones have been fantastic. Couldn't have been better.
I'm 14 years old. My interests are sports, computers. I was looking at somewhere where I can make some sort of easy income, if you know what I mean.
Easy income's always a hard thing to come across because no one wants to give you their money. You've got to work out what your niches are. Digital marketing's just shouting out at me from what you're saying there. You've got to reach out to whoever you feel you can be of benefit to, and you can offer that for free as well. And just say, look, I think I can improve your digital marketing. I'm interested in your products. I'm interested in what you do. I've looked at your social media. There's not a lot going on there and you're missing out. How would you like me to help you for 4 weeks? You might think I'm young, but I've got all the ability and I can do this for you. If you've proved that after a month, they don't want you to withdraw that. That's the point that you can go in there and say, look, I need to earn now from this. Can we sit down and have a chat? So I've got another video for you. I'm going to leave it right there, but don't hit it just yet. If you enjoyed the last video, don't forget to give it the big old thumbs up, smash that like button and ring that bell. You can go for it now, and I'll see you on the other side.